Hello, join me in seated. We'll begin in Sukhasana, the easy pose. So relax your arms, sit up tall, inhale through nose, exhale out mouth. Inhale, exhale slowly and completely out mouth. One more, inhale, exhale. Close your lips, join me in the finding your Ujjayi breath. Inhale through nose with the sound. Exhale out nose, making sound. Inhale. Exhale. Looking for that sound of the ocean. Imagining the waves rolling in and out as you take slow, deep breaths. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, right ear, right shoulder. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, left ear, left shoulder. Exhale, chin to chest. Keep going. Deep breath. Keep going side to side. Or if your neck allows, you can add the full circle. Slowly, gently letting your head fall behind. Inhale as you go back. Exhale forward. And reverse. And come back to neutral. Now, palms down on your knees. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, round. Warming up the spine with cat-cow. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, walk your fingertips down in front, keeping your spine long and reaching. 2 or 3 deep breaths. Walk your fingertips out a little further. Let your chest collapse. Let your spine round. Let your forehead come to the mat or onto a block. Extend your fingertips back out long. On your inhale, walk your fingertips back in and change legs. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, walk your fingertips out in front. Pause there. Slow, deep breaths, reaching your spine long. Sitting bones press down toward the mat. Walk your fingertips out a little more. Then, as you wish, settle down. Maybe your forehead comes to a block or to the mat. Let your spine round. Reach your fingers long. Inhale and sit back up. Come over onto your hands and knees through table. Curl your toes under. Take a big inhale. Exhale, lift your hips. Pedal it out. Downward facing dog. Soften your shoulder. Roll your other arm bones outward. Find what you need. Maybe you need calf stretches. Maybe you need that long stretch through your spine. Lifting your hips. Let your head hang. Release any tension. Big inhale, bend your knees, lift your hands, step or walk to the front of your mat. Toes touching or 6 inches apart. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, soft bend as you slowly roll up, bringing your shoulders, neck, and head up last. Inhale, upward salute. Exhale, soft bend, forward bend. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower your knees, hug your elbows in, lower your chest. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, table. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. 1, 2, 3. Inhale, bend knees, look to hands. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Pause here. Shift your weight to the left. Bend your right knee. Open it to the side. Find your tree. Toe on the floor, on your shin, or pressed against your inner thigh. Press those two pieces together strongly. Engage navel to spine. Palms pressed together, chest lifted. Grow your tree. Find a spot for your gaze, your concentration point, your drishti. Big inhale. With control, exhale, hands to heart center, knee comes front and sits down. Tadasana, mountain pose. Inhale, upward salute. Exhale, soft bend in your knees, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower your knees, lower your chest. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, press up to table or plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. 1, 2, 3. Inhale, bend your knees, lift your hands. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, take your time. Rise all the way up. Upward salute. Exhale, hands to heart center. Down by your side. Shift your weight to the right. Sorry about my hair. I keep messing with it. Open your knee to the left. Press your foot against your shin or up against your inner thigh. Left knee is bent out at a 90-degree angle to the side. Hands to heart center. Bring everything to the middle, to the midline. Everything is in and up. Once you get your balance, strong right leg, option to grow your tree. Pause there, deep breaths. Find your Ujjayi breath. Find a spot for your concentration, your drishti. One more big inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. Bring your knee to the front and sit it down. Tadasana, the mountain pose. Inhale, upward salute. Exhale, soft bend, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Changing it. On your exhale, step back. Lower your right knee, right leg back. Inhale, rise up. Anjaneyasana. On your exhale, lower your hands to frame your feet. Lift your back knee. Bring your hands flat. Take your left foot, the one in front, slide it back. Downward facing dog. 2 breaths. 1, 2. Bend your knee and open your hip. Press away evenly with your hands. 1, 2, 3. 3-legged dog. Take a big inhale. Exhale, shift forward, knee to chest. Step your foot between your hands. Lower your right knee. Untuck your toe. Inhale, rise up. Anjaneyasana. Exhale, lower your hands. Curl your back toe under. Lift your back knee. Step forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, right back down through center, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step your left foot back, lower your left knee. Get your balance. Then on your inhale, rise up. Anjaneyasana. Finish your deep breath. Exhale, lower your hands to frame your feet. Lift your back knee. Bring your hands flat on the mat. Slide your right foot back for 3-legged dog. Take 2 breaths. 1, 2. Soften your shoulders. Sink your chest. Bend your right knee. Stack your hips, pressing away evenly. 3 deep breaths. 1, 2, 3. 3-legged dog. Straighten your leg. On your exhale, knee comes to chest. Step your right foot between your hands. Lower your left knee. On your inhale, Anjaneyasana, fingertips rise. Exhale, frame your feet with your hands. Curl your toe under, lift your back knee. Step forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center and down by your side. Adding on. Here we go. Inhale, upward salute. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step your right leg back to low lunge. Lower your right knee. Rise up with your fingertips to Anjaneyasana. Take an inhale. Exhale, lower your hands. Curl your back toe under. Lift your back knee. Palms go flat. Slide your left foot back for 3-legged dog. Bend your left knee. Stack your hip. 3 breaths. 1, 2, 3. 3-legged dog. Straighten your leg. Exhale, shift forward. Step your left foot between your hands. Lower your right knee. Rise up. Anjaneyasana. Exhale, hands to heart center. Twist to the left. Bring your right elbow outside your left knee. Pause there and breathe, or curl your back toe under. Lift your back knee. 1, 2, 3. Wide arms. 1, 2, 3. Palms back together. Lower your back knee. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, lower your hands. Curl your back toe under. This time, lift your left arm. Open twist. 1, 2. Now take your left hand, lower it to the inside. You can use your block if you want. Lower your right heel. Lift your hand. Side angle. Bend that front knee strongly to open the hip. 1, 2. Turn your palm to the back. Open the right side of your heart. Breathe. 1, 2. Pause there or grab your bind. 1, 2, 3. Come back through your side angle. Straighten your front leg and you're in triangle. Make sure your torso's in line. Don't lean forward. Keep your torso in line with your legs. Triangle. 1. Careful not to hyperextend your front leg. 2, 3. On your inhale, rise up. Exhale, reverse triangle. 1, 3 breaths. On your inhale, rise back up. Bend your front knee, warrior 2. Take the gaze off to the front. 3 breaths. Drop your back palm to your thigh. Flip your front palm. Reach up and over. Reverse warrior. Inhale back up to warrior 2. Now's when you need your block. You'll need it again at the end too. Shift your weight forward. If you don't have a block, you can come to the floor with your fingertips. Lift your back leg. Get steady on your feet. If your leg comes down, just come right back up. Lift your right leg. Begin stacking your right hip on top of your left, right shoulder on top of left. Strong. This thigh right here, the one on top, engage it strongly. That's what holds you up. Navel to spine, your core holds you up. 3 more deep breaths. 1, 2, 3. Lower your right hand. Lower your right foot. Bring your hands alongside your left foot. Step back to plank. Press up to downward facing dog. Stay there and breathe. Or join me in a vinyasa of your choice. Inhale, shift forward. Engage your core. Chaturanga, lower halfway. Pause there. 2 breaths. 1, 2. Flip your feet. Up dog. Or lower your knees for cobra. Exhale, back through plank and downward facing dog. 1, 2, 3. Bend your knees, look to your hands. On your exhale, step forward into your toe stand. Bring your hands flat on the mat, shoulder width apart, or maybe a smidge wider. Lift your hips tall. Bring your forearms parallel to the earth. Set your knees on the back of your arms. Stay just like that. Or bend your elbows, making a little shelf. Shift your weight forward, hips lifted, but gaze straight ahead, pressing down strongly through your hands. Lift one foot, lift the other foot, or lift both feet for crow. 1, 2, 3. Lower back down into your yogi squat. 3 deep breaths. 1, 2, 3. Lower your fingertips to the mat. Lift your hips. Take a big inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Release your neck. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Step to the front of your mat. Here we go. Inhale, upward salute. Exhale, take your time. Forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step your left foot back. Lower your left knee. Take your time on your inhale. Anjaneyasana. On your exhale, lower. Curl your back toe under. Lift your back knee. Plant your palms. Slide your right toes back for 3-legged dog. Take a breath. Bend your right knee. Stack your hips. Sink your chest a little lower. Release your neck. 3 breaths. 1, 2, 3. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, shift forward, knee to chest. Step your right foot through. Lower your left knee. On your inhale, rise up. Little back bend, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, lower your hands. Curl your toe under. Lift your back knee. Pause there while I figure out what we're doing next. Let's see. I believe rise up to crescent. That's not quite right. Oh, I know. With your knee down, rise up, hands to heart center, lunge twist. Slow, deep breath. 1, 2, 3. Option to curl your back toe under and lift your back knee. Turn your heart a little more to the right. 3 breaths. 1, 2, 3. Spread your wings. 1, 2, 3. Back to heart center. Lower your hands to frame your feet. Lower your left foot. You can grab your block if you want. Put it inside your foot. Lift your left hand. Side angle. 1, 3 breaths. Turn your palm to the back. Bring your hand to your low back or tuck it inside that hip crease. Or third option, grab the bind. Once you grab your bind, sink back forward again. Open the left side of your heart. Shoulder back up and down. And release your right hand. Lift your left to the sky. From there, straighten your front leg for triangle. We may have forgot an open twist somewhere. 1, 2, 3. Rise up. Drop your back palm. Flip your front. Reach up and over. Reverse triangle. Strong arm. Don't let your arm be all floppy. 1, 3 breaths. Inhale, rise up. Bend your front knee. Warrior 2. 3 breaths. Gaze over your front fingers, arms in line with your shoulders. Drop your back palm again. Reverse. Inhale, rise up. From here, grab your block. Put it towards your right corner of your mat. Shift your weight forward. Lift your left foot behind you. Flex your left foot strongly. Engage your left thigh. Begin stacking your left hip on top of right. Right fingertips directly under shoulders on the floor on a block with some books. Your body is flat, like it would be flat against the wall. Shoulders stacked. It would be wrist, shoulder, shoulder, wrist, all stacked on top of each other. Long neck. 2 more breaths. 1, 2. If you fell out, stop the video. Try it again. Slight bend in your front knee to lower your back foot. Rise back up, warrior 2. Take a big inhale. Exhale, cartwheel your arms back to frame your feet. Oh, let's get one open twist because I forgot it in the middle. There you go. It feels good. Lower. From there, step back to plank. Shift back to down dog on your exhale. Stay there or come with me for this last vinyasa. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga, lower halfway. Hold it 2 breaths or not. 1, 2. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, back through plank. And press up to downward facing dog. 3 breaths. 1, 2, 3. Walk your feet in. Turn your toes out. Lower down into your malasana. Hold it there. Or bring your hands flat on the mat. You can if you have blocks, you can try lowering your head. You got to put your hands pretty close, flat onto the blocks. Lift your hips tall. Come up on your toes with heels close together. Lower your head down onto your blocks. And that's another way to do your crow with just a tiny, no weight on your head at all. That's just there for a little bit of balance. Lower your toes back down. And come back to your Malasana Yogi squat. Soften your shoulders away from your ears. Make your neck long. Lift your chest tall. Tuck your chin. Inhale through nose. Exhale, let it go. Move your blocks to the side. Slowly lower back onto your hips and immediately lift your shins parallel. Reach your hands forward. 1, 2, modified boat pose, Navasana. 3, 4, 5. Lower your feet. Turn your fingertips towards your heels. Lift your hips. 3 breaths. 1, 2, 3. Lower your hips. Lift your legs. Try straightening your legs a little bit or all the way. Engage your core. Lift your chest. Reach your fingers. 1, 2, 3. Slowly lower your feet. Fingertips toward heels. Lift your hips. Reverse table. 1, 3 breaths. Close your lips. Find your Ujjayi breath. We're almost there. Lower your hips. Lift your feet again. Bending parallel or straight. 5 breaths. 1, navel to spine. Lift your chest. 2, you've got to engage to protect your low back. 3, 4, 5. Lower your feet. Reach your feet long. Toes pointing down. Fingertips toward heels. If you don't like doing this, go to the reverse table again. Lift your hips tall. Point your toes down toward the earth. Really open up through your chest. 5 breaths. 1, find your Ujjayi breath. 2, lift your hips a little taller. 3, 4, 5. Slowly lower back down. Scoot your hips in so you fit on the mat. Low back. Lift your feet tall. Bring your hands flat on the mat to begin. Point and flex. Inhale through nose. Exhale out mouth. Bring your hands to your outer thighs. Let your feet come open wide. Point and flex. Bring your feet back together. If you have a block, you can sit it under your low back as an option, or prepare for shoulder stand. If you have a block, sit it right under your bottom. Feels so good. Pause there in that version of waterfall. If you want to come to shoulder stand, just lift your hips, press down through your fingertips, then bring your fingertips to your low back. Careful, if you have any neck problems, don't do it. Do not look around in this posture. Come out of it and take a gaze if you need to. So your hands are at your low back. You're coming up as far as feels good to you on your shoulders. Engage through your thighs. Point your toes to the ceiling. Stay there for a total of at least 8 breaths. So I'm going to do 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can slowly come out of this, lowering back down to your waterfall, or lower your feet above your head, just as far as feels good. If you have a little chair or table, sometimes put it behind there for them to rest on. Works out well. Interlace your fingers if you lower them all the way down. Find your deep breaths. Again, do not look around in this pose. Don't do it if you have any neck problems. You can do your waterfall. You can start moving on to Shavasana or any pose, last pose that you want to do. To come out of this, release your grasp, bring your hands to your low back, lower your knees toward your ears, and then slowly roll down. Lift your feet back up one more time, hands back up one more time, a little shake. Bend your knees, bring your feet flat. Send your right leg long, send your left leg long. Lower the backs of your hands to the mat. Lift your chest, settle it back down, reach your arms long. Let your feet flop open like a book. Move to any posture that feels good to you. If you did shoulder stand, I also recommend bringing your feet flat, lifting your chin. My ponytail's in the way. Finding a version of fish pose with your chest lifted, your chin lifted, the crown of your head into the mat. You can also do this in sitting position. It feels a little more controlled if you're worried about your neck or back. Slowly lower back down. Bring your knees in one last time if you are not already in Shavasana, and beginning your rest. Release your feet flat. And if you're not already in Shavasana, stretch your legs long, your hands long. Forgot about fish there at the end. Relax your body. Still your body to still your mind. Try to stay here for a minimum of 10 breaths or as long as you can. Finding relaxation, finding stillness, finding that whiteboard across your brain where you erase everything and just focus on clarity, cleanliness, purity, crystal clear or white. And a verse of the day. Luke 2:7 said, she gave birth to her firstborn son. She wrapped him snugly in strips of cloth and laid him in the manger because there was no lodging available for them. I'm still celebrating Christmas, friends. Namaste. Blessings.